This is my 30-degree framing nailer. It's a Paslode. No air compressor. I use this gas right here. It's all season. You just put it right back here and you're good to go. They say it shoots up to about 1,000 nails, which is pretty accurate. Sometimes it might be a little bit less, sometimes it might be a little bit more, but overall it beats an air compressor. Absolutely. And hand nailing. You do have to have a battery. This is the battery I use. Make sure you look up which model your battery is. There's different batteries. Some are bigger, some are like this one, like a smaller one, your milliamp, and the charger that goes with it. So here it is. This is the framing nailer. This is how you put the nails in, right there. You can put the nails right here, they slide down, and you're good to go. The battery is going to slide right here. That's the off. And if I slide it one more, it'll be on. That's like a safety feature. So if you know the battery's on or off. The safety is right here. You push this into the wood. It has to be pushed all the way in before it'll go off. And it's got a safety feature into it. It will not dry fire. There's your rafter. You can hang it if you need to. Let's see. This is the back of it. Give you a good clear view. This is where you put the fuel at. This folds up and then you just slide it here. I'll try to do it one-handed. There you go. You slide it, put this, you want to make sure it goes over like that. There it is, it's in there. As you can see here, it says clean filter often. And you do need to, especially if you're in different type of areas, very dirty. That right there is an air filter. You can pop that off. That's just a case for it. This is like a screen filter. As far as I know, I just clean it with water and soap. And it takes away the dirt. And yeah. So I will actually show you what the inside looks like. After removing the 4 bolts on the back, you can remove this. Now this is where your fan is located, right here. You have to be very careful about that. You don't want to bend it or break it. You also want to take the 2 bolts here and here, there and there, loosen those, and you want to separate this piece from this piece. So what you want to do is kind of take this, pull up or away like this, and then pull down, and you got 2 pieces. This here is the fan. So we will set that aside. And this is the piston. This is what's driving the nail. As you can see, it'll, if you push down, very, very dirty. I just recently oiled it, but you have to always clean them. But what you need to get is Paslode oil. when you clean this. And then you can get Paslode electronic spray. It's safe to use around the electronics. You just don't want it to run into the handle. And you can get a lot of that dirt away. And then you just re-oil it. And just putting it back together is the same way. You just take it like this, hold it. Make sure you know what I mean, clean it. Oil. If you can see right here, there's rings. Right there's 2 rings. And that goes to the end of this on the inside. So make sure you oil that. You just kind of line it up. Just like that. There. Now granted, I'm doing this one-handed, so you have to give me a little bit of leniency. But just something like that. Just be real careful about the fan. And other than that, you pretty well can get it. Put the 4 bolts in. Put this back on. Let's see. Just like that. Put this back on. Like that. Put your 4 bolts in here. And make sure when you re-put this back together, tighten these bolts, because that's all that's holding it is these 2 bolts and the 4 bolts back there. So please, please, please make sure you re-tighten these 2 bolts on the left and right side. And other than that, put your battery back in, put the gas to it. If you notice, excessive cloud or oil when you first use it, it's the oil after you re-oil the inside of the piston. That's excess oil. But other than that, it should work good. Just as long as you oil it. And yeah. So yeah, there it is. Paslode Framing Nailer. Pretty cool. Take your time with it. Clean it really, really nice. And yeah. So there you go. Paslode. And I almost forgot, they need to be 30-degree nails. And they need to have the paper. No plastic. They have to have paper. I don't use the Paslode. I got these nails a little bit cheaper. These are galvanized 3 1/4. But make sure it's paper. Whatever brand you use, whatever, no plastic. This one doesn't accept it. So, and the model number is CF325Li. That is the model number. So yeah, there you go. 30-degree paper, 3.5-inch nail. It will shoot 2-inch nails. I actually almost forgot this. This is the charger right here. Here is the model number if you need it. Now it's green right now. When I plug this in, it's going to turn red. That's your plus, that's your minus over here on this side. So what you want to do is turn the battery like this down. It's red. It's going to turn green because this battery's fully charged. But what I wanted to talk about, see it's green. What I want to talk about, look around if you're looking for a battery on eBay. Because if you go to Lowe's, you are going to pay almost $80 for these batteries. Look right here. Almost $81 for this battery right here. I actually got this battery on eBay with this charger for less than $50. Brand new, perfect condition. So look around before you go into Lowe's. If you've got to have one, go to Lowe's. But if you can find one for a deal, look around. I found this one for a deal, works perfect, and we're works great. So just check around on prices. And yeah, pretty cool. So here you go. Thanks for watching.